সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছেই।
ও তো ক্যাডেট কলেজে ফার্স্ট বয় ছিল।
কোন ক্যাডেট?
ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট কলেজ।
কিন্তু ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট তো মেয়েদের কলেজ।
ভিটামিন এ এর বাড়তি সুরক্ষাযুক্ত সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, যা ওমেগা 3 ও 6 এর পারফেক্ট ব্যালেন্স এবং বেটা ক্যারোটিন সমৃদ্ধ। সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, কিছু বাড়তি ভালোর জন্য।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রেস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছেই।
বরফ দিলে ভীষণ শিরশির করে, কারণ আপনার দাঁত হয়তো খানিকটা ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত হয়ে গেছে। পেপসোডেন্ট প্রো সেনসিটিভে আছে HAP, যা দাঁতের সংবেদনশীল অংশকে মেরামত করে, দীর্ঘ সময়ের জন্য অস্বস্তির বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষা দেয়। বরফ দেয়া ড্রিঙ্কস আপনার শিরায় পৌঁছায় না। পেপসোডেন্ট প্রো সেনসিটিভ।
ভ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
Welcome back to Vaseline Presents Cricket Mania. আনোয়ার হোসেন মনির আছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে রংপুর রাইডার্স টসে জয়লাভ করে স্বাভাবিক যেটা দেখতে পাই যে ফিল্ডিং নিয়েছে। তো কালকের মতো যে দলগুলো ঢাকা এবং সিলেটে প্রথমে ব্যাট করাটা নিয়ে খুব স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য বোধ করে না, কিন্তু চিটাগাং কিন্তু বিপরীতটা আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
না, সবচেয়ে ইম্পর্টেন্ট হচ্ছে আমরা এখন পর্যন্ত আর কি 6টা খেলায় একটা মাত্র টসে জয়লাভ করছি আর কি। বাকি সবগুলো হারাতে অন্য টিমের উপর ডিপেন্ড করতেছে আমরা কি করবো আর কি।
আচ্ছা, অন্য টিমের উপর ডিপেন্ড করতে হচ্ছে, কিন্তু তাহলে শুভ সূচনা তো একটা হতে হবে। ইউ নিড টু হ্যাভ এ গুড সলিড ফাউন্ডেশন।
এই উইকেটে আপনাকে যা করতে ব্যাটিংই করতে হবে। বোলিংয়ে হয়তো আপনি যদি ইনিশিয়ালি পরপর 2-3টা উইকেট ফেলে দেয়,
তারপরে কারণ ইউ ওয়ান্ট ইউর ব্যাটসম্যান টু পারফর্ম। যাই চিটাগং ভাইকিংসের প্রেডিক্ট কি মনে হচ্ছে আজকে খেলায় আপনার দল কেমন করবে, কারা জয়লাভ করার সম্ভাবনা আছে?
আমরা তো ইনশাল্লাহ আমরা আগের ম্যাচ জিতছি, যার কারণে একটা ইয়েতে আসছি যে আমরা ইনশাল্লাহ অবশ্যই আজকে ভালো একটা স্কোর করতে পারি, ইনশাল্লাহ আজকে ম্যাচটা আমরা জিতবো আর কি।
তো আমরা যেটা চিটাগং দর্শক আজকে কালকের মতো অত দর্শক হয়নি, কিন্তু তথাপি এই দর্শকদের উৎসাহ তো অনেকটা কাজ করবে, যেটা আগেই বলেছিলাম।
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই চিটাগাংয়ে যখন আমরা এখন হোস্ট, যার কারণে আমাদের অবশ্যই একটা ইয়ে থাকবে যে চিটাগাংয়ে আমরা অবশ্যই ভালো খেলার চেষ্টা।
এবং ফিটনেসের কথা আবার যদি ফিরে আসি, এদেরকে ফিট রাখার জন্য এই যে খুব ঘন ঘন যে খেলা হচ্ছে, বিপিএল এ তো 2টা করে খেলা ডেইলি হচ্ছে, চিটাগাংয়ের মাঠে চিটাগাংয়ের দল বেশি খেলছে, এটাতে একটা বাড়তি চাপ তো অবশ্যই পড়ে। সেটা মোকাবেলা করার জন্য কি স্পেশাল কিছু করা লাগে কিনা, প্লেয়ারদের এক্সট্রা রেস্ট দেওয়া লাগে কিনা?
না, অবশ্যই আমরা মোটিভেশনের মধ্যে রাখি, যেটা হলো যে আমরা হয়তো এখন হার্ড জিম করে না, নর্মালি আমরা ওদেরকে রিহ্যাব এর উপরে কাজ করে আর কি। হেভি ওয়েট আমরা এখনো করি না, মানে যারা ওর যে পর্যায়ে আছে ওর থেকে আর কি টিউনিং করে, যাতে ম্যাচ তারা প্রপারলি খেলতে পারে।
রাইট, খেলোয়াড়রা প্রায় মাঠে ঢুকে গেছে। অশেষ ধন্যবাদ সময় দেওয়ার জন্য। আশা করি আবার ভবিষ্যতে দেখা হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ। আমাদের এই অনুষ্ঠানের এখানে সমাপ্তি। একটু পরেই খেলা শুরু হবে। চলুন চলে যায় মাঠে এবং আমাদের ভাষ্যকারদের কাছে।
That all teams so far in Chittagong that have batted surface in the hands of Tino Mawoyo.
We've moved on to Chittagong for the AKS BPL 2017 powered by Shah Cement, and the tournament is certainly livening up. And part of the reason why is this: the pitch. It was good for batting yesterday, and it's good for batting today. 185 runs scored in the first innings this afternoon, and I'll tell you why. If you look at it closely, there's barely any grass on it. Whatever grass there is dry anyway, so it's not going to make much of a difference. It's well rolled, very little cracks, so I don't expect the ball to really deviate much and to spin much. The ball came onto the bat beautifully this afternoon. There's a bit of a sheen on it this evening, and I'm expecting the ball to continue coming onto the bat. We had a little bit of dew last night. I don't think we'll have much more this evening, so I don't think that's something for the captains to really consider at the top. What I think they will consider is the fact that before we started playing games here yesterday, 15 teams had won the toss and they decided to bat and won the games batting second. Only 12 had won games batting first. Today, that's changed. It's 15 each. So I think it's really important for the captains to think about that. Win the toss. I reckon you should bat first, put runs on the board, and put the team batting second under pressure.
It's a good surface to bat on. That's the weather condition, hazy, current temperature of 25 degrees. It's a little bit cooler when I went down there. The wind will probably pick up at the moment. It's pretty good, very good for another cracking match that we're waiting for. Yeah, let's go down to Gautam Vimani for the toss.
Good evening, Chittagong. We're all set for another game featuring the home team, a night game here. The Chittagong Vikings, the visitors today, the Rangpur Riders, and match referee Raqib Al Hassan, all in attendance. Luke Ronchi, Mashrafe Mortaza. Luke, you have the coin. Heads is the call. And it's head. Mashrafe Mortaza wins the toss. Mashrafe, what's it going to be?
We'd like to ball first.
Now we've seen 3 out of 3 teams have batted first and won here. Why have you decided to bowl?
Look, today looks to me a bit due on, and obviously that's why, you know, in a back of our mind is still that last 3 matches are all win batted fast, but you know we just back ourselves. Yes, last match we haven't batted well, but it's still due is always difficult to ball on.
Also, you would have watched Chittagong play last night. They piled on the runs. You'll need to restrict them today.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the way they batted yesterday, it was very, very phenomenally they batted. I think, yes, we have to bowl really well to stick them in total that we can chase it on later.
What about your team news?
We just changed only one. Shaheen Hafiz in for Rabbi.
One key question on that. Did you miss someone experienced in the middle order yesterday afternoon?
Look, yes, we have Robbie batted till the end. Maybe he was a bit confused when he's take it on. And obviously that Mithun run out was costing us. The way Nahid was batted yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was nice to see from outside the newcomer and our big guns will step up.
Good luck for that, Mashrafe.
Thank you.
I'll get Luke Ronchi in. I just mentioned the record of teams batting first in Chittagong, 3 out of 3. Are you happy to be batting first?
I think we would have bowled as well. I think most games sort of dictate with the dew later on and stuff like that. But when you look at it, last night was a good performance by us batting first. So hopefully if we can sort of emulate near enough to that sort of a score, then we'd be pretty happy.
Did you find a bit of dew, or was it the insurance of the extra runs that helped you last night?
There was a lot of dew, but also I think 211 or whatever it was we made is quite a good score. So hopefully if we can make close to that, I mean even 180 would be a good score to put on the board. So as many runs as we can get would be nice.
Any more changes to your team?
Yeah, Roy out and Alamin in.
And anything different you need to do? You've already set yourself in winning ways.
Exactly, we just need to continue that on. Stay positive, sort of remember what happened yesterday and just sort of grow on that.
Good luck, Luke.
Thank you very much.
So that's the news from the toss. In a departure from tradition, maybe you can say the Rangpur Riders have won the toss and decided they will bowl first.
Well, let's have a look at the team. Chittagong Vikings had a wonderful time, especially Sikandar Raza in the middle order. They have Ronchi right at the top of the order. Shumar Shakar need to be really good with the bat. Anamullah Bijoy also not among the runs. Najibul Azad, Rana, Chandraza, I think that's the key. He played beautifully. And then the bowlers will raise Tanvi, the leg spinner, Sanjay, the left arm spinner, the newcomer Alamin and Taskin.
Yes, only one player in this team showing as a pure seamer, that's Taskin Ahmed. Unlike the Rangpur Riders who have Rubel, they have Lasit Malinga, and they have more players to rely on in that sense. Mashrafe Mortaza has got a little bat written next to him as an all-rounder, but out-and-out fast bowlers, they have many more. They've decided to bowl first, and they'll rely on their bowling attack to restrict them, so that the big guns like McCullum and Gale can finally fire for them and get them over the line when they chase later tonight.
Yeah, you were at the toss, and was it a bit of surprise for you to learn from both the captains that they wanted to bowl first?
I was very surprised. Tino at the pitch report said win the toss, bat first, put runs on the board. The results have shown 3 out of 3 teams have batted, put runs on the board. And if you have enough runs on the board, I don't think the dew is as bad as it was maybe in Sylhet that will actually cost your bowlers from gripping the ball.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Shumar Shakar and Luke Ronchi are the openers, left-hand, right-hand combination as an opening partner. He's got few starts in this tournament, but he's just not been able to carry on. We've already seen.
Tino, as the pitch report said, win the toss, bat first, put runs on the board. The results have shown 3 out of 3 teams have batted, put runs on the board. And if you have enough runs on the board, I don't think the deal is as bad as it was maybe in Sylhet. That will actually cost your bowlers from gripping the ball.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Shumar Sarkar and Luke Ronchi are the openers, left-hand, right-hand combination as an opening partner. He's got few starts in this tournament, but he's just not been able to carry on. We've already seen Luke Ronchi has been pretty explosive with the bat. He also not carried on and played a really long inning. Shohag Ghazi will open the attack from the Shah Cement end. 46 wickets so far for him. He'll be targeting the stumps. I think the reason for Mashrafi Murtaza deciding to go ahead and bowl first is perhaps the last match, because they played that match against Khulna Titans. They restricted them to, I thought, was a reasonable total for them to come back and chase it, 158, and they lost it by 9 runs. Would you believe it? Head coach from Rangpur Riders, Tom Moody.
Yeah, he would have had a chat with the captain, and I'm sure it was a full team decision to go out there and decide to bowl first. But it kept a tad bit low there. Luke Ronchi wanting to make some room for himself. Let's see how Shohag Ghazi can start and keep things quiet. Ronchi will want to fire. That's how he bats. There you go. That's what Luke Ronchi can do. 1, 2 bounces, 4. He's up and running just like he was yesterday.
Yeah, he got 41 of 25 deliveries in the last match, and he's put that away. The second ball that he has faced and swept it high in the sky. Couple of bounces to the fence. Important for him to hit it in the gap, because they are only allowed 2 fielders outside the circle, and the men outside the circle are one at long on and one at deep mid wicket. So he played that square up. So you line and length from the bowler has to be on the money. Oh, that was short, but straight to the fielder. 5 fielders inside the circle on the offside.
Yes, as Athar mentioned, only 2 are allowed outside the circle. Long on, cow corner. And Luke Ronchi will be targeting. That's going down to one of those 2 men. That's Brendan McCullum at long on. Ronchi was either looking to go over the offside, but if Shohag Ghazi can keep pushing it into his legs. 178.89, the highest batting strike rate at AKS BPL 2017, powered by Shah Cement. Leaving behind Kieron Pollard and Evan Lewis.
Yeah, he's got a terrific strike rate. There's no question about it. Right at the top in this edition of BPL. But what is important for Luke Ronchi and Chittagong Viking is he moves on and plays a longer innings. He hasn't been in the middle for a longer period of time. He can be devastating with the bat if he can do that. Yes, they have someone like Sikandar Raza who looks to be in really great touch. But when you get used to the pace of the pitch and then you make yourself a good head start, then you would want to continue on and bat as long as possible.
Interesting headgear there. Down the pitch. There's a man there. It's going to clear him just over the rope for 6. Brendan McCullum was interested for a few moments, but that's gone for maximum. First over, 12 without loss.
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে 2টো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার, কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই?
ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব।
নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
সোফা
clear indication from the umpire. Question of an appeal. This is how confirmation of that. He will be to watch out for Somo Sarkar because he's had starts, he hasn't gone on. The last match he was dismissed early. Would have been very disappointed by his mode of dismissal against Khulna yesterday afternoon. He'll want to get good partnership going with Luke Ronchi, who's now in the top 5 run getters at this year's AKS PPL 2017. Chris Gale goes out of the comfort of slips into short mid-wicket.
Oh well, ball is just shaping into the left-hander. And that's the reason why he got between out the slip and field. Oh, what's happening? Unbelievable! Ravi Bopara, I think, was the fielder. We'll have to wait and see, but he's gone. I cannot believe what has happened because he wanted to go back for the second, and it looked like that Luke Ronchi wanted to come back, but then all of a sudden they just stopped in the middle.
I think Somo Sarkar sold him a dummy. Watch this. He called him for the second run. Luke Ronchi was looking at Somo Sarkar, sees him coming, goes, and then realizes that he doesn't want to come. That you have to put the blame on Somo Sarkar. You really do, from what we've seen out there. Ronchi, the captain, is distraught after the way he played yesterday. 13 for 1. That's a big blow.
Malai chachara, জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুরবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছেই।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
The new batsman walks in the second over, Anamal Haq Bejoy. He has picked up 100 in a T20 carrier, but losing Luke Ronchi so early in the innings not good for Chittagong. Very good for Rangpur, and he's on strike. Straight away the slip comes back. Oh, lovely delivery. What was he doing? He's got away with that. He's picked up a boundary. Incredible delivery. It was Fuller, and he just went this shape away from the right-hander, leading edge. And look how he has played that.
Cricket can be a cruel game at times. The bowler won 99% of the battle there. All the batsmen did, who had no clue of that. Somehow it hit the bat, and he gets 4 runs for it. It's not a fair game, is it?
It's not. Yeah. Funny things can happen. What a good piece of fielding. We are talking about that run out now. Somo Sarkar looked like he wanted the second run. Oh, beautifully bowled. Lovely delivery, good shape. Well, let's have a look at that run out. Played in the deep from Somo Sarkar. In the field, and I think it's Ruben Hussain. It's a great throw. You're not nowhere near it. I think it's Ruben Hussain who picked it up in one action and threw it back. And what is he saying here? It's his fault, for sure.
I really cannot understand what he's saying. He should have just been saying, I am sorry, skipper. Yeah, if we get a chance to see that one more time as the batsmen were running. At least from up here, it looked like Somo Sarkar was the one who was calling for that second run. Here you go. He runs for the first. He turns. Luke Ronchi looks to see, is he coming? Yes, he's coming. Then I'll go. Then he sends him back. That's too late. And then he's asking, what are you doing, skipper? Well, buddy, you called me. You've invited me home and sent me away. Oh dear.
Wide. And he could have also been in danger had he gone on for that run, because it was more difficult. It was not possible for Luke Ronchi to come back and make his ground. It was a bad call altogether. Such a good over to start with 12 runs. Have another look here. The first run is taken hard. He comes back halfway down the track and he stops right in the middle. Too late for Ronchi to go back.
Nicely driven by Anamol Hakbijoy. Come back for a second run. This time no misunderstanding. Finally the over comes to an end. 20 for 1 after 2.
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটাকারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
নাচে মশলা নেই কেন? দাঁড়াও, মশলা আনছি।
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি। কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ।
কাঁচা আমে মশলার বাহানা, মুখে দিলে জাস্ট ফিলস ষোলো আনা।
জাস্ট ফিলস।
যখন আপনার সাথে আছে হিরো i3s প্রযুক্তি, তখন সাশ্রয় হবে জ্বালানি আর সঞ্চয় হবে টাকা। এটি স্মার্ট, এটি i3s।
সোহাদিকা
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি।
This time down the track, that is one of his favorite shots. That is beautifully played. That's gone all the way.
Somo Sarkar, what a lovely shot. He realizes, having sent his captain back, he needs to take responsibility, and that's a good way to start. Clean hitting, 84 meters over mid-wicket. Take that, Sohag Ghazi.
You can back yourself up to go down the track and then play through the line. It is just beautiful looking shot from Somo Sarkar. 118 k's that speed. Oh, lovely feeling. The boundary was written all over it, and this is excellent, magnificent work.
Was that Rubel again? He's the one responsible for the run out. I reckon that just might be him. Fielding at short fine leg. Ronchi should be out there batting.
Even if the pitch is very good for batting, you need to bat sensibly. You really don't want to get carried away. They've already lost 1 wicket. I know there was a massive heroics from Sikandar Raza. Will he be able to come in and then repeat the heroics? That's the question. So you don't want to leave it. That's the fielder. Run out and an excellent piece of fielding just a couple of balls earlier. So it's important for the ones that come into the bat ahead of the others and ensure that, yes, they continue on to bat. You don't want to leave anything for others. Yes, when the time comes, they will come to bat, but you don't want to throw your wicket away. Important, especially for someone like Somo Sarkar. Trying to sweep that against the spin, needs to be careful. Well bowled.
You can't expect Sikandar Raza is going to do the same every single day. As well as he played yesterday, it's a different day, new innings. Once again, a little bit of confusion in the running. At the end of 3, it's 28 for 1.
These are your boarding passes. Have a safe flight.
Window seat, জলদি।
কিন্তু স্যার ফ্লাইটটি তো
তুমি জানো আমি কে? হ্যাঁ,
স্যার আমি দেখছি ব্যাপারটা। সম্মানিত যাত্রীবৃন্দ, এই ভদ্রলোক জানেন না উনি কে। যদি কোনো সহৃদয় ব্যক্তি ওনার পরিচয় জানেন তাহলে কাউন্টারে যোগাযোগ করুন।
ব্রুকবন তাজার সতেজ চায়ের দানায় আছে প্রাকৃতিক থিয়ানিন, যা মনকে করে তোলে তাজা।
What a view!
Nothing new. 10-এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
92 টাকায় 3.5 জিবি ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
এখন গান শুনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
Nice looking shot there for nothing. Shomo Sarkar, now did he get a bit of a tickle on that as he was trying to play the reverse?
Yeah, a bit of a gloves for sure. There you go, confirmation. Not an easy one for the keeper, mind you. Down the leg side, so very difficult. Must be into the attack. That's well bowled. The ball coming nicely on. Drifting down the leg side. Yeah, the point that I was making a little while earlier, you really don't want to give opportunities for others to bat. If you're in, you're in. Get set and then continue to bat on. And he had hit a 6 of the very first ball that he faced in the previous over from Shohag Ghazi, and then tried to play some big shots, missing out, giving away a couple of dot deliveries in that over. That's not sensible. The last 3 deliveries of the previous over, dots, starts with a 6. Look for singles, rotate the strike. You still end up getting 10, maybe 11 runs.
Sensibly played on this occasion. Yeah, it's against the slower bowlers that he tries to be a little inventive, Shomo Sarkar. He's up against someone he knows pretty well, Mashrafi Mortaza, captain of the national team. Responsibility on his shoulders. Often happens when you just run out your non-striker, and in this case the captain and the man in form, Luke Ronchi. So it will be playing on his mind, but the only thing he can do right now is score runs for the team.
Yeah, that is his prime job. Objective is to ensure that he gets a good start and then carries on. And it's a sort of a pitch that the more you bat on it, the better you will start to grow in confidence, because it's not a kind of a pitch where you just go in and smash every bowler right from the word go. You get used to the pace of the pitch and then you can back yourself up. Just like Sikandar Raza, he keeps coming into my mind all the time. First 10 runs he scored of the 12 deliveries that he faced, and the next 85 runs in 33 deliveries. Incredible. That's Mr. Incredible there.
Trying to pretend he hasn't been seen on camera. Oh dear, that is straight into the hand of Lasith Malinga. A strange shot from Anamul Haq Bijoy, and there was only one place that was going into the safe hands of a fielder at short third man.
That's a really poor shot, trying to play on the onside, but full credit to the captain, Mashrafi Mortaza. Probably, I think the umpire would want to have a look at whether that was a legal delivery or not, but certainly it looked like that he's picked up another wicket here. Only see him bowling no balls. He's fine. He's absolutely fine there. But have a look at the shot. What he's trying to do here. Anamul Haq Bijoy trying to play on the onside and gets caught on the offside, leading edge. Easy catch to Lasith Malinga. He goes for 7. Vikings 30 for 2.
Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
আমি ভয় পেলেও ও
মা ভয় পেত না, আর আমি যখন জিতে যাই বাংলাদেশের হয়ে তখন জিতে যায় মা।
এমন হাজারো বাচ্চাদের স্বপ্ন জয়ে সাথে আছে ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। এর ট্রিপল অ্যাকশন ফর্মুলা নিশ্চিত করে স্ট্রেংথ, ইমিউনিটি ও ইন্টেলিজেন্স। ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার।
আমি জিতলে জিতে যায় মা।
It's a sunshine smile, makes you feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Mashrafi Mortaza, 1 for 1. Shomo Sarkar has been joined by Stian Fonsail. That completes 4 overs. Oh dear, are they getting a bonus run here? Unnecessary from the Rangpur Riders. So that extra run, the end of 4 overs, it's 31 for 2.
এটা নাকি এলাকার বেস্ট চটপটি 10 এ 2
What a view!
It's nothing new 10 এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
উফ, তুই না রিভিউ নিয়ে বেশি করতেছিস তাই
এটা
না?
তো ফ্রেন্ডশিপে 1 দিলাম 10 এর মধ্যে।
আমার রিভিউ
92 টাকায় 3.5 GB ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
Not too bad. Lost a couple of wickets. Nicely left alone. And umpire gets a little bit of exercise, stretching his arms. Shomo Sarkar must be playing on his mind. He backs away, the bowler follows him. Excellent. Have a look at the wicket again. He's just closing the face of the bat, getting the back of the bat. Striving to play it away to mid-wicket, ending up at third man. Easiest of catches. Oh, good bowling here. Very edges Shomo Sarkar at the moment. Just trying to get some runs. That run out must be playing on his mind. He feels that he needs to redeem himself with a good innings. Just can't get started yet. There you see trigger movement and pretty much down the line, so there's no chance of getting a positive response from the umpire.
Yeah, well down the wicket. Ball certainly not turning, so just going on with the arm. The fact that he was down the wicket. Come on! Like that. Oh, what a good response. He struggled the first 3 balls of the over, trying to get the ball away. Hasn't been able to, but that one as comfortable as ever. Down the wicket and over the top for 6.
That's truly struck. That leaves some of the nerves from Shomo Sarkar. Really enjoyed that. As you said, he was striving to time the ball in the first 3 deliveries, but look at this one. He's onto it in a flash, just uses his long levers to get it over the top. Again, now this is carrying it a bit too far. He's exposed his intention very quickly, and the bowler adjusted wonderfully well.
Yeah, the ball before he came down at a later stage.
Yes.
And again. So a single to end the over. 8 runs from it, 5 gone, 39 for 2.
কঠিন!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই? ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছে।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড
Straight as an arrow. Oh my goodness, chance at the other end. Now, oh, he's very lucky. Very lucky that the fielders didn't pick it up cleanly at this end. Good shot, but the wicket came into the line of the ball.
Yeah, I think they would have got there this time. Hit that cannon into the stumps. Actually, I don't think they would have made it. It's a good decision by Stiaan van Zyl to keep his ground.
He's striving to hit it too hard, despite the fact that it didn't quite middle it. The ball just went past the fielder there, and also despairing effort in the deep could not stop it from going over the ropes.
Captain Mashrafi Mortaza is not happy. I think more so with the shot than the fielder. It really didn't deserve the treatment that it got that last delivery, and you can't blame Shahriar Nafees there. The ball's gone before he's got there. And another boundary, and the captain not happy, Mashrafi Mortaza.
But he's getting the boundary. Somehow I don't think that Shouma Sarkar is nobody around to catch it.
We've not seen the best from Shaka so far in the AKS BPL 2017, powered by Shah Cement. Seen him.
That's Stiaan van Zyl, really. Loaded down to 113. Should it to Shouma Sarkar.
Way, but you can just see almost as if he's not in the game. Something else, and he's just roaming outside of his ground. So we haven't seen the best of him, but certainly can play.
Crash there. He must have had his heart in his mouth for a while, Shouma Sarkar. When McCullum made a good diving effort, just couldn't latch on.
This is not the man you want to be hitting the ball to. Him in the air, so athletic, and you can see that effort. It actually was nowhere near him in the end, but he still made sure he put an effort in. Last night we saw a brilliant effort from him down on the boundary, keeping the ball in and passing it to his teammate to effect the catch. It's certainly a great fielder.
He backs away and cracks it through the covers. That's a good looking shot. He did very well there. Just into position very, very quickly and fleeced it through the covers. 6 done, 4 2.
স্ট্রবেরি লেমন আর অরেঞ্জ ফ্লেভারে মেরিন লিপ কেয়ারে আছে অ্যাডভান্স সান প্রোটেকশন, তাই শীত গ্রীষ্ম বর্ষা যাই আসুক হাসুন প্রাণ খুলে। লেমন আর স্ট্রবেরি ফ্লেভারে মেরিন লিপ কেয়ার এখন পাচ্ছেন 5 টাকা কমে।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না, এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
Shouma Sarkar building up a little partnership here of 19 or 14 balls. Toe crushers, and this is the misunderstanding. Shouma Sarkar asking his captain to come for the second one and then refusing it. That was the back of the bat trying to hoist it away on the onside, ending up on the third man region, and the 50 comes up with that little stroke, and in the 7th over.
This man, brilliant innings yesterday, good form. He even got the ball and got a couple of important wickets with the ball as well when the chase was on. He's
got an elevation up the order. Not 2 down.
So the bowlers bowling to left-handed. Easier to just maintain their angles and their lines. Fahad Ghazi has been exemplary in the previous games, but he's gone for a few in this one. Look at the crowd here at the Zohra Macholi Stadium. Mostly in red because of the local teams playing. That's their colour. Flights it. He flights the ball from the bat, and a good bit of fielding in the deep. Just a single, the result.
Plays that ball over extra cover really well. And a couple yesterday as well. Not an easy shot to play. Yes, he's bowling off spin, but the ball's not really gripping and turning, so he's almost playing away from the spin as it's sliding on. Goes for the reverse sweep. Just be the one. Sumul Shaka.
Yeah, I was a little surprised with that. It's a high-risk shot, isn't it? The reverse, you're exposing your pads in front of the... If you miss, you're going to be plumb in front. Don't understand the thought process behind that kind of shot.
Not to get one run like he did then. He's got an outswit before already in the tournament. It'll be called wide.
Well, I put the mockers on the bowler, didn't I? I said it'd be easier for them to maintain the line to left-handed batsman. Support from the little one for the Rangpur Riders. Vastly outnumbered by the local crowd here. Wonderful performance from the Chittagong Vikings. They need to carry on. Well, we should realize that he shouldn't be going in front of the side screen. Gets on it and just plays it into the deep for an amble single. One more ball to go. There's a wide in this over. Mohammad Shaka on 29 of 23. Couple of sixes, couple of fours. Still, I feel that he's not in his elements. At times he looked so comfortable. Some deliveries he's really struggling. Down the wicket, now checks the shot. Good adjustment from him and takes a single of the last ball of that over. 7 from it. 7 from the 7th over, it's 56.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই
ম্যাপ দেখি
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন ইন্টারনেটও তেমন ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে এক ব্যাগ 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি গ্রামীণ ফোন
Sunshine smile makes you feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
সাদিকা থাই ভাষা মা
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ রবি
So the foundation laid here despite the loss of Luke Ronke's wicket early on. Going to be Nahidul Islam. Great bowler from the AKSN for the Rangpur Riders. Down the wicket, gives him the charge. Oh, was it voluntarily done or did he just stick his foot out in hope?
He had a rough idea, it was coming in that direction and just put the foot out, but that was hit extremely hard. Oh, did it on purpose. Good footwork.
Absolutely. The ball in. Yes, he exposed all his stump. That was on the cards. He's been trying that much too often, much to the disappointment of the crowd, and Nahidul Islam was struck early.
Shaka again, giving himself some room, trying to get through that offside field, and he's gone cross-bat. He would have been better off trying to play with the straighter bat. The long off was back, he could have got a run, but once again, a start for him and can't take it forward. 30 from 26 for him, 56 for 3.
ও তো ক্যাডেট কলেজে ফার্স্ট বয় ছিল কোন ক্যাডেট
ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট কলেজ
কিন্তু ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট তো মেয়েদের কলেজ
ভিটামিন এ এর বাড়তি সুরক্ষাযুক্ত সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল যা ওমেগা 3 ও 6 এর পারফেক্ট ব্যালেন্স এবং বেটা ক্যারোটিন সমৃদ্ধ সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল কিছু বাড়তি ভালোর জন্য
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই
ডোন্ট ওয়ারি খোপা বেঁধেই যাব
নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
কটেন
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক দুইটা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Who made the difference for the Chittagong Kings yesterday? Sikandar Raza comes in. Decent enough strike rate and at best of 95. Unlucky to have missed out. He's in the middle because of this. Rather silly backing and closing all his stumps. Really, Shomo Shakar gets the starts. As I was saying, is looking a little edgy. Shot selection wasn't too good. Now, that's a risky shot to get things started off. Got himself a single.
And obviously, Sikandar Raza full of confidence from yesterday's knock. 95 from 45 he got, and him and Stian van Zyl put on 73 and 44. And that really is the partnership that allowed them to get past that 200.
Oh, that's a good one. Kept low. And that zipped through that ball. Did well to get down quickly onto that one.
You see, you look at the difference between that stroke and the one that Shomo Shaka went out. Yes, he gave himself some room and went to the leg side, but he went to the cross bat. And if the ball keeps low and skids on, it's difficult to adjust and still get bat on it. In this case, Stian van Zyl's gone back and played with a straight face. And that's why even if it keeps low, it's easier for him to adjust.
Another one. They are having to hurry down on these, getting the edge of the bat of Sikandar Raza. This is extraordinary bowling from Naidul. Kamuri not showing too much emotions, but must be feeling reasonably happy with what has transpired so far. He finishes off an excellent over, 4 runs and a wicket from it. 8 done, 60 for 3.
আমি কিন্তু রেডি।
এটা কি পড়ছো? মানায়? হলুদের প্রোগ্রাম পাঞ্জাবি পড়তে হয়।
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
Yes, the sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি। কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ। জাস্ট ফিলস।
Being put into bat by Mashrafi Mortaza. Turns to another one of his experienced bowlers, Rubal Hussain. Key wicket taker whenever he comes on to bowl. Acceptable average. Maybe the economy, he does tend to go for runs at times, but he compensates for that with wickets. Oh, what a good delivery. Beats them all ends up. 133.4 k's an hour. Good evening, Roshan.
Good evening, Gautam. Yeah, that stayed down. Vansale was expecting that ball to bounce a bit more, hence that attempt. Very lucky that it didn't click the bails. I thought just kissed it on the way to the keeper. But yes, you're right about Rubel. He has great penetration. He gets you wickets. Good bowling. Just followed the batsman. He was giving himself room. Excellent thinking.
Does that from time to time, Stian van Zyl. They've done their homework. Just slightly short in length and keeping it, following him outside the leg stump. Intelligent. You have to love the way he starts his run-up. So unusual, so unique, and it's all Rubal Hussain. Watch him here as he starts. Almost a prayer, it appears, And then up he pops. Come on, Rubel, we're waiting for you. Here we go. Quick word with his captain. How often does this happen? We're all in anticipation and there's a delay. Now we're ready.
It's more like a stretch to me. Well played. Rasa, one of the heroes of yesterday. In fact, both these batsmen, Wansdale and Rasa, outstanding. Rasa in particular, I thought the way he batted, he was quite selfless. He didn't go for that 100. He was looking for those sixes, even with a degree of risk in that shot.
Yes, this was yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. He had started with an outside edge, but otherwise everything that he hit was in the middle. And that particular one, 118-meter six, the biggest of the tournament. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Getting bigger and bigger towards the end of the night. It followed through, great flourish. To be honest, Roshan, I might have mentioned the big six of that first one. I reckon it was probably not that first one because all the sixes he hit looked very similar, particularly on onside.
Yeah, that's true. But I know what the six you were referring to. The one that went all the way. But that last ball to Wansdale, that hurried him. And I just looked at the speed gun. It's 140. That's not surprising. Rubel Hussain can work up a good head of steam. He's been hurrying Wansdale. Now it's Rasa on strike. 2 balls to go in the over. This has been a good over. Excellent over. He's in the mid-130s. And just consider 3 runs in the over.
Almost a sense of deja vu for these two batsmen. Yesterday maybe they had a little bit more insurance in terms of runs to work with because Luke Ronchi had given them a good start, but they had lost 3 wickets. They had lost Anamul, Shomo Sarkar and Luke Ronchi by this stage. Beautiful shot from Sikandar Raza to finish the over. Absolutely gorgeous. Something like he played yesterday. Magnificent. The end of 9 overs, a bit of thinking to do for the Rangpur Riders. 9 overs.
কি হচ্ছে সব? চাইলেও লিখবেন না চাইলেও লিখবেন ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
These are your boarding passes. Have a safe flight.
উইন্ডো সিট জলদি।
কিন্তু স্যার ফ্লাইটটি তো
কি? তুমি জানো আমি কে? হ্যাঁ?
স্যার আমি দেখছি ব্যাপারটা। সম্মানিত যাত্রীবৃন্দ, এই ভদ্রলোক জানেন না উনি কে। যদি কোনো সহৃদয় ব্যক্তি ওনার পরিচয় জানেন তাহলে কাউন্টারে যোগাযোগ করুন।
ব্রুকবন তাজার সতেজ চায়ের দানায় আছে প্রাকৃতিক থিয়ানিন, যা মনকে করে তোলে তাজা।
মালাই চা ছাড়া জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে। 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
ভাই একটা ফ্রেশ পানি দেন।
Hello Tamim.
Hi.
Is it safe for him?
No.
Huh?
It's the safest.
Thank you Tamim.
মেমব্রেন ফিল্ট্রেশন ও ড্রপলেট মেথড সহ মোট 15টি কঠিন ধাপে পৃথিবীর সর্বাধুনিক স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নিশ্চিত করে তৈরি হচ্ছে দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি, সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার। ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
এটা নাকি এলাকার বেস্ট চটপটি? 10 এ 2।
What a view.
It's nothing new. 10 এ 4।
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
উফ, তুই না এই রিভিউ নিয়ে বেশি করতেছিস। তাই না?
তোকে ফ্রেন্ডশিপে 1 দিলাম 10 এর মধ্যে।
92 টাকায় 3.5 GB ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছেই।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
Useful at this stage, Roshan. You know him well.
Yeah, I like to see the style he'll bowl, because I know when he bowls towards the end, in the death he would bowl with that square arm, the lower arm. But when he bowls in the middle, when he starts off, he tends to bowl in his conventional way, and sometimes he tends to go for some runs. He looks very different when he likes to go with the lower arm, looks for the Yorker, gets a bit of late movement in. But yes, you're right, he's a very experienced player, and I believe he's a special package in terms of a cricketer. He can hit the long ball, very fine fielder, and quite decent with the ball. I don't think many know that he's got a fifer in Test cricket.
Yes, we also bring you all the action from beyond the boundary today in the hands of Pia.
আমি খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং একটা জায়গায় রয়েছি। আমার বাম পাশে রয়েছে চিটাং ভাইকিংসের টাইগার, ডান পাশে রয়েছে চিটাং ভাইকিংসের ওয়ারিয়র, এবং তার পাশে রয়েছে প্যারট। আপনি এই যে ভাইকিংস সেজে এসেছেন, তো ভাইকিংস সেজে এসে কি আজকে ভাইকিংসটা জিতবে, কি মনে হচ্ছে?
ইনশাআল্লাহ চিটাং এর ভাইকিংস ইনশাআল্লাহ জিতবে। আমরা খুব রিনাউন এবং ইন্টারন্যাশনাল প্লেয়ার, আমাদের অনেক খুব অভিজ্ঞ প্লেয়ার। ইনশাআল্লাহ আমরা জিতবো চিটাং ভাইকিংস, ইনশাআল্লাহ আমরা আশাবাদী। এবং আমাদের যে ভাইকিংস এটা হলো যোদ্ধা, এবং এই যোদ্ধা সব সময় জিতেছে। ইনশাআল্লাহ চিটাং ভাইকিংস জিতবে ইনশাআল্লাহ।
আচ্ছা, আপনি যে প্যারট কেন নিয়ে এসেছেন?
প্যারট হচ্ছে আমার একেবারে আমার সাথে আজ 3 বছর বিপিএল এর চিটাংয়ের মাঠে খেলা দেখতে আসছে। ইনশাআল্লাহ প্যারটকে আমি যতবারে নিয়ে আসছি, কালকেও নিয়ে আসছি, চিটাগাং ভাইকিংস জিতছে। আজকেও আশা রাখি চিটাগাং
প্যারট কথা বলে।
হ্যাঁ, আমার প্যারটকে আপনার প্যারট
কথা বলেন।
ও আমাকে কিসটা করে।
Wonderful. Now back to the commentary.
Lots of colour in the stands. The parrot a little tongue-tied for the moment, but yeah, maybe we'll try and get the parrot to speak at some point. How about that headgear, Chittagong Vikings?
Did you really mean that the parrot was stunned? I wasn't sure what he was up to.
I wasn't going to bring that up, Roshan. You did. Back to the cricket. .71 for 3 in the 10th. They're going for a second run. That's good running. Good running by Sian Fonsail and Sikandar Raza. They did this yesterday in their big partnership of 73, and they're doing it again.
Don't you think that return should have been on the bounce? He was throwing it on the full, but I think on the bounce would have been quicker. Yeah, there you are. That would have just rushed onto the keeper's gloves much quicker. Well, Ravi Bopara is an experienced campaigner. He knows. Chose to throw it on the full.
On that occasion, nothing to do with the throw. A little fumble from Lasit Malinga. Could this be the first signs of dew? Maybe the dampness on the ball. He's got a towel. Many of the players do. And remember, this is just the first innings. If there is dew, it's going to get worse as the evening wears on, and that's why Mashrafi Mortaza has decided he wants to bowl right now while the dew is relatively less.
Will that be called a wide? No, it's not, in fact. I thought for a moment it was just over the leg stump or just outside. No, it's a good over. 75 for 3.
Got it!
এই তোর রাজবাড়ি?
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই? ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Yes, the sunshine smile makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Yellow Fresh Super Premium Salt এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ। ফ্রেশ।
Beautifully driven there. Sikandar Raza, you beauty. Oh, this reminiscent of yesterday.
Wonderful timing. Really hit it on the up. Look how he came down the pitch and then used the pace. And it was a punch. Timing was perfect. Once he got through with the extra pace on the ball, the shot was on. All he needed to do was pierce that gap, which he did brilliantly. Oh, great timing. That was a wonderful shot. Sikandar Raza just seemed to be carrying on from where he left yesterday. He's raised to 12 of 7.
That's going to be wide. Rubel just striving for a little bit extra. Banging it in short, perhaps a reaction for being hit for a boundary the previous ball. Often happens with the quicker bowlers. Particularly because the batsman came at him. Almost moved down the pitch. Rubel is in that list, a list he doesn't want to be on. Farhad Reza, the most expensive of the lot. Once again it'll be wide. Not good from Rubel.
Just badly directed. He's got 2 out of 2 going down the leg side. Immediately after that boundary, Rubel Hussain generally tends to bring the ball back at the right-hander. So if he gets off line, if he pitches middle and leg, the chances are that he will slide down the leg side just like that. But it's given value to the boundary. He's already got 6 runs, 4 plus 2 wides of just 1 ball.
This time straight to Chris Gayle. Yeah, and the margin for error, even if it had not been called a wide, if it had been slightly closer to Sikandar Raza, it was in his zone for him to flick it for 4.
Yes, he's got a man on the fine leg boundary, but I'm sure, Gautam, you did see that last shot. That last shot. Now, that's a fine leg. That's what we're talking about. There's also a man on the square leg boundary. Oh, that did bounce. Get a run down to third man. I don't know whether there was an under edge, but might be a leg by. In fact, there's been a feather. They've already got 7 runs in the over. Take a look. Yes, big. In fact, a big under edge.
Well spotted by the umpire. Like Roshan, I too didn't see it at all. Thought it thudded into the pads. Stian van Zyl already built up a partnership in no time. 26 of 21 balls after Somu Sarkar left. Beaten by pace. Van Zyl gives him the charge. Rubel says, stay where you are.
His natural delivery is to leave the left-hander. Just going across. Just a bit of shape away from the left-hander. Van Zyl just giving himself room, looking to slap it. The extra bounce. Just bouncing over, but had he got back to it, he could have gone over point. There is nobody behind point. That's clever. That is really clever. It runs down to the boundary. I think that was a slower ball. The change-up. Yes, it was bowled slower. And he watched it well. And look at the way he runs it down to third man. Very clever. So close to the keeper. And it splits the gap.
Yes, subtle change-up. About 12 kilometers slower. Well spotted by Stian van Zyl. Just guiding it. Didn't really need to do. There was still enough pace on the ball. It wasn't one of those 100k type slower balls, which would deceive him. Well done, van Zyl. This time punched away for a single. The finish over number 11, going well at 87 for 3.
Cashful Shorute Cashful Offer Hero HF Deluxe, Splendor Plus, iSmart, Hunk এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড় 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
এখন গান শোনো, কোনো ইন্টারনেট চাচ্ছে না।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। No money for music.
What a view!
Nothing new. 10-এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
92 টাকায় 3.5 জিবি ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
87 for 3 in 11. Pereira from the AKS end. Flicked away by Fonsail. Giving Bopara a bit of exercise. They'll come back for a couple of runs. It's very interested to see if Naidul, who's not a regular bowler, he's come on for his captain, got him a wicket. Now, is he actually going to come back and bowl any more overs in the last 9? Malinga has 3 to go. Mashrafi Mortaza has a couple of overs. Will he go to Nahidul, or was it just a one-off to get that wicket? Pereira bowling his second. Over the head of Thisara Pereira and threading the needle between long off and long on. The perfect place to hit the ball. Stian Fonsail, what a great shot that was.
Yeah, Fonsail in good form. Pitched up and hitting it straight. As you said, the best place to hit a boundary. Brendan McCullum, I thought, dived over the ball. A good effort in the end, but good start again to the over. This is over number 12. They've got 6 of the first 2 balls. Someone who's kept wickets for a long time in his career, having to run around on the boundary, and he's doing a fairly good job with it. Modern T20 cricket demands so much of speed and agility, of course, and we've seen that from Brendan McCullum on the field.
Yeah, even for the Chittagong Vikings, Luke Ronchi has handed over the keeping gloves to Anamul Haq Bijoy. We saw Butler not keeping until today. What's he doing now? What's he doing now? Oh, so much happened in just that one delivery. And I think Pereira saw him trying that. Made his intentions clear very early. And I'm going to do something unorthodox. And after that wonderful shot down the ground, wonder if it was necessary.
Yeah, he attempted the ramp. I think Thisara Pereira did well to get that dot ball in. Oh, another good one. Oh, I thought it was taken. For a moment I thought Ravi Bopara took it. It's gone for 6. Well, had he taken it, it would have been an outstanding catch. But in the modern T20 game, in the modern game of T20 cricket, one would have thought that such catches are expected to be taken.
Yeah, he was also about 3 feet inside the boundary line. Had he been firmly on the rope, that would have been straight in at a nice height. But it's gone. They need to put it behind them. Good delivery from Pereira. 100 up for the Chittagong Vikings. It's come up in the 12th over in good time. 7 wickets in hand. Are we again looking at a big total?
It looks that way. It certainly looks that way because they're going at the moment at 8.45. And they got 9 overs after this. Sikandar Rasa is in magnificent form. They got 8 overs, I should say. And Fonsail is 33 of 23. Both batsmen looking ominous. And look at the splits, 50 splits. That second 50's got slightly quicker. So that's an indication that there is some momentum, ascendancy going in the innings.
Partnership 44 of 29.